And we're live. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Shout out to the payroll attendees. Today is Friday. Shout out to whatever your job description is. Shout out to you. Shout out to the security guards. Shout out to the chefs in kitchens, secretaries in offices. Shout out to students going out to school. Shout out to whatever you do, shout out to you. Shout out to every clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. This live, really, really early. This is for the early people, them. On days like this, it's Friday. Today is February 14th. It's also Valentine's Day. We call this the Valentine's Day edition. On days like this, we say, it's the freaking weekend, baby! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I do this just for the people who look forward to this. It's the freaking weekend, baby. This is your freaking weekend. All right, we had to come on early this morning. For those of you who missed why we are doing this early thing, is because schedule have changed, all right? So Shakira usually take the kids to school and do our thing with that, and then I was able to do the morning thoughts. But now she is on her journey doing her thing, so we have to like facilitate. Seeing for those who missed it, so we are down to like doing two sessions. One would be early in the morning, 6 to 7. It's a 1 hour show, and then the other one would supposed to be 11 6 to 7, and then take Malani to school 9, so it's 9:30 till 11:30. So the longer 2 hour show would be from about 9:30 till 11:30, right? There won't be a 2 hour show today either. We're gonna have to make it up for you over the weekend. So this right here, I'm filming this right here as if I thought I left the chat room open, but I didn't, because I see all green names in the chat. All right. Yeah. I mean, also everybody is not up this early. And again, morning thoughts started when I was on contract and I had to be up at 5 a.m., had to be moving at 6, had to be in somebody's facility, clocking in at 7. So I would do the morning thoughts between that time. So morning thoughts usually was a really, really early show for people who wake up super early to go to work, right? And we used to talk about how, you see, oh, we have to wake up early at foreign and do this and the rest. It's cold outside, it's snowing, this, that, and that. Right. So we've evolved from that, but that's where we started from. So I thought it would be cool to take it back to that and give a 1 hour piece for the people who used to be able to tune in at that time. Because we do have a group of people who said, damn, SouFlo, you just get later and later and later. And we can't keep up, we miss it because them time days when I'm riding the train to work and by 6 o'clock come and 7 o'clock come, me there work already and can't watch. So we always have to watch on the rebound. I was like, you know what? Perfect opportunity now to bring them back in for an hour. Big up to Grace James. Big up to Saban TV. Shout out to Trini L. Bay in the house. Shout out to Onika St. John in the house. Unstoppable Josh. Era Lee. Elaine Brown. Senior Sexy. Kaz Robinson is in the building. Beast Boy. It's the freaking weekend, baby. Unstoppable Josh, big up yourself. Yeah, man. So here we are. No, I am not really a Valentine's Day celebrator. I'm not. But you get sucked into these things and you are forced to participate. So we will do the show like how we normally do the show, and then those who watch it will watch it later on. That's just how that's going to go today. My apologies from now on for not being able to fulfill the other half of this and come back 9:30 till 11:30 because I have a class today that starts at 10 a.m. and it's a 2 hour class. It ends at 12. And this is my last chance to take this class or my license will be suspended. So I still have to maintain my license in the occupational therapy field as well as. So that class is super important and I can't miss it, right? So that's the reason why I won't be able to do that. But this weekend, we're going to do a extended live this weekend. And the extended, I promise you, and I never say I promise unless I'm absolutely sure. Only death or sickness will change that. This weekend, we're going to do an extended live. The extended live will be closed for the people whose names are in green. Others can tune in, but you won't be able to get into the comment section, right? And that will be for a couple of hours. And we will go over everything that I really want to talk about because there are a lot of things going on out there. Some funny, some not so funny, right? So we're going to do that this weekend. And I'll make up for you for the weekend for you for that. All right, work with me. My girlfriend is too wild in bed, and I can't control her in the bed. That's not my story. That's a story that we're gonna go through this morning. Since it's Valentine's Day, and today is the Valentine's edition. how is everybody's Valentine's going so far? I mean, I see a lot of people in the comment section saying Happy Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm supposed to say Happy Valentine's Day, but I don't know. I'm not somebody that can fake things. If I'm not into it, I'm just not into it. You know? Nobody. Trini L. Bay, Onika St. John, the Big Hearts. All right. Before we get into the Valentine's story, Trini L. Bay said, "Me just get my ladies in the house some flowers, tree bouquet. Gosh man, everything expensive to us. Yeah, and then you have to watch them flowers that die." I'm like, I don't know. If you love the flower, you leave the flower in the ground so the flower can live. You pick the flower out of the ground, she murder the flowers, and then you dash for the flowers, and then that's that. And flowers are expensive. Flowers are expensive. When it's my turn to get flowers, I get the one them will cost money. You notice that when other people are get them flowers for themselves, them get the cheap one them. But I ain't saying that flowers is expensive though. Kiss my teeth. If you're not loving me all year, one day not making any difference. Yo, Kaz Robinson, you are my friend. That right there. That right there. If you ain't loving me all year, then miss me with Valentine's Day, man. You know? See, I'm not into Valentine's Day like that, but I'm the kind of person that will go get the bouquet of flowers and, the card and whatever else, a gift or something, if I'm being loved right. If I'm being loved right, I feel the need to go out, just like Christmas or any other holiday, or any other celebratory moment. If I'm being loved right, then I'll break my tradition for myself, my beliefs for myself. I'll bend the rules a little and I'll go get some stuff for who's loving me right, right? But if you know I love me right, miss me on Valentine's Day, man. So people argue, fight, and then get vexed when Valentine's Day come and the room is not littered with rose petals and bath is not set and all them kind of man. Go get your Valentine's Day for your side man or your side gal. I'm a man, so in my case, I would say go get it for your side man, cause I'm definitely not faking it. You know what I mean? Love is all year round, all year round. I'm in a them holiday. Yeah. Just like when we had Christmas, you remember when I ain't trying to mess up nobody's Valentine's Day. I know a lot of you are gonna be out here faking it. You're not even with the person who you really love or who really loves you the way you want to be loved, but you still are gonna go on like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, so we should be lovey-dovey on this day, kind of thing. Me not into that. I'm sorry, I'm not into all that at all. But Kaz Robinson hit it right on the head. Kaz says, kiss teeth. If you're not loving me all year, one day not making any difference. One day with flowers and this and that. And then you're going to buy the flowers and stuff, then fling with the flowers. Or the flowers don't mean nothing. That's the thing. And then you waste your money and you're like, if you're a frugal person like me spending money, when you're spending it, you want to spend it for something that's worth it. You know what I mean? So buying flowers and giving it to somebody who isn't loving you the right way, or say it's not gonna mean nothing to them, is like, Could I use that money to do something better, yeah, man? Take myself out to dinner or something. Go eat dinner by the beach and enjoy the waves. Life is short. Life life is short. Speaking of life is short, Determin passed away. For those of us who are back from the 90s era, dancehall era, I don't know if you remember a rhythm that came out called the Kete drum rhythm. The Kete drum rhythm with Beanie Man. The Kete drum rhythm actually ended up being a long extended rhythm with a whole lot of different artists on it. But the original, the song was so good, the original was so good that they ended up extending it. You know, them used to do back in the day juggling, and they would put like 50 artists on one rhythm. Each artist sounded very different on the same rhythm. Music did nice back then. The Kete drum rhythm was Beanie Man started that. Otis Nolan, I appreciate you greatly, family. Thank you. Otis Nolan, you know about Otis Nolan. Otis Nolan, big up yourself. Uh, the Kete drum rhythm was with Beanie Man and Determin. Get the drum, make me hear the sound. Beat get the drum, and make we bun down room. Get the drum, make me hear the sound. Shake it tambourine and make Pope Paul frown. When the music hits, brother, you feel no pain at all. All it do it. That song was super big back in the day. Anyway, Determined had apparently passed away at 52 years old, and in a time when they don't normally tell you upfront cause of death. I was surprised that they told his cause of death. He had been battling cancer for a while, and this is the final outcome of that. So, Determine, fly high, my friend. Like I always say, it is appointed unto man to die once. You're born one time, you're dead one time. It is what you do in between that time that will last or not last, right? Determined came, he saw, he did big song, toured, did all kind of stuff. He was recognized as a superstar. Every superstar have their moment where it shines really bright, and then some go into obscurity, and then everybody goes to that part, the end of life part, the exit part, which none of us can miss. So I look at it like it's him before me, right? And until it is my turn, we wave him on his journey, and that is that. Seeing? So Determined was one of them people there where that song, that them time them ras up, Them time them ras up and the kete drum, if you know what the significance of the kete drum is. I encourage all of you to go listen to that song. Just type in kete drum, Beanie Man and Determined. They have a video to it too, not just the song. Type that in, and then you can also type in the Kete drum rhythm compilation, and you will hear all the other artists on the remix of the Kete drum. So when we are young Rasta, them time that these kind of songs were the songs that were like fueling our fire. And that song played a significant part in what I was going through in my growing at that time when Kete drum came out, right? Trini Elbe said that's how me feel too. But I want my daughters them to know that them always special to me, not to other person. Them hallmark holidays are like we had if we take them on. Mm, yeah. You know what? So rest in peace, Determined. Pussy G, you're up early. Big up yourself. Rest in peace to our brother Determined. All is well. All is well until we meet again. That. Now, back to Trini Elbe. Trini Elbe, me would buy the gifts and everything like that on the holidays, or I will contribute some money to buying the gifts and stuff on the holiday. I'm really not into all these. I just feel manipulated. I feel manipulated. There's something about knowing, and once you know, you can't unknow. You know what I mean? And in my mind, I know that it is a mass produced kind of holiday, and I know that it is all about commerce. I know that it is driven for finances. I know that there is no genuine love behind it. I know that. So, Me no, I don't want nobody to like force me to be ignorant. Kind of, because that's what it is. You have to force yourself to be ignorant to appease other people. I me feel like me too old for them something there, yeah, man. Maybe if me did young and naive, but I don't. Now for my kids, yeah, I want my kids to experience having a Christmas tree in their house. But even the Christmas tree in them house, if argument and them something they are going in my house, I feel like I want to take the Christmas tree and fling it out the door and dash it away. Because nothing is Christ-like in the house, right? So you have to keep everything in order and in line. That's how I am. You have to keep everything in order and in line. As we walk past that the Christmas tree, like it's nothing. You know what I mean? So giving Valentine's Day gift when real love ain't there or I'm not feeling it, that feel hypocritical to me. Celebrating any other holiday that I'm not into that I know say man make up the holiday yeah, and I like force people to do this because they're leading you right to their store to go buy whatever the hell it is they have in there for you to buy. And then you have people around you know we're upset because you never give them something on this day and them see them friend them get something on this day. And it's worse now. I've been like this before even social media. That's how long I've been this way. So this is not new to me. It's worse now that there is social media. Cause if your woman ever goes up and go past her phone Valentine's morning and she scroll 2 times past her, she go past Cindy page and she see Cindy whole heap of balloon and sexy outfit layout on bed and the lights are dim and hubby got a special beachfront room because we're gonna make love all night tonight and the champagne is on ice and all that and then she got to Keisha page and she say same thing, you know, holy pada and she got to Teresa page and she said the what she start resent you, you know. She's like, so how them can get all this? Me need one new man. Me need one man who can get me all this. The funny thing is, even if you're loving her all year round, with all her flaws and mistakes and whatever else she come with, she'll throw all that out the window for a Valentine's Day, like what she say, Keisha and Shelly, them have. You know what I mean? And that make me even more not want to celebrate that kind of stuff because it is that destructive to the mental. See? So yeah, Valentine's Day and people are celebrating Valentine's Day and big up to one on the Valentine's Day. And I'll say happy Valentine's Day too, because I guess it's the traditional thing to do. But I'm letting you know from a me perspective, so I'm not really into them something. Saying sad Valentine's Day for me in Jamaica burying a family member today. Oh man, Jazzy Cameron, life is life in, right? Life is life in. Yeah. What family member you burying, Jazzy? Close family member? Well, it wouldn't be close family member if you weren't in Jamaica. We not just fly home for just anybody. Jerome Pearson says, Flo, today is a F up day for Valentine's to fall on. Friday is payday. The man them pocket gonna cry. During the week, a one flowers will do. On the weekend, them want, them want a weekend getaway. They want a big bouquet of expensive flowers. You better put some gift with it. Then what? Yes, Jerome, you're right. They want and you can't complain to you can't tell her you don't have it because today is payday, right? Well, you mind what you mean you don't have it? You just got paid today. Budget me out. Your new Valentine's was coming. Valentine's falls on the same in the same month every year. The 14th is always guaranteed to be here. That means you're not thinking about me. You're not considerate enough. It can get like that enough. You're not thinking about me. You're not considerate enough. You didn't put enough effort into it. All these other things, and then you have a whole heap of people on social media where I go light them fire. I'll make them feel like this is what they're supposed to be saying, right? He ain't thinking about it enough, girl. Yeah, I don't want just like how they did that thing the other day. I don't want no man taking me to no damn Cheesecake Factory. Don't take me to no TGI Fridays. Don't take me to no chain restaurants. Just drop me back home. If you can't take me to a and shit them name some kind of restaurant I ain't never heard before. Take me to the Eat Eclipse. Take me to the Rainbow Factory Drones. Take me to the Safalga Part 4. I'm like, I went them the place that day. Put some effort into it. Don't just drive up and just take me to anywhere. I'm like, you're lucky so the man carry you out. What happened to that? What happened to that? First of all, right? It ain't supposed to be about where I take you. It's supposed to be about you being with me. It's supposed to be about us spending time together. See, you know, back in the day, or not even back in the day, I'll tell people who are going through it right now that the real vibes come from spreading a blanket and laying in the park. Yeah, and having a real conversation. The real vibes come from taking a walk through the park together. The real vibes come from sitting on a park bench. The real vibes come from get the ice cream. The real vibes don't come from no damn expensive ass restaurant you spending three, four, $500 for dinner for somebody to decide if them like you enough or not. Where this come from? I don't know who raised them. Me don't want nobody will like that. I don't want nobody will like that. If we going out for an expensive dinner, me must sit in your hole already. If me I go out for expensive dinner with you, me breed you already. If me I go out for expensive dinner with you, me grow different. So I be watching my brothers go through it. Y'all go through it if you want to. Even the woman we meet there with, yeah, she can have her side man if she want to. If the things that she's not getting from me make her so upset that she feel like she would have need a side man, go on to him, make him get you all the other things them. I ain't flustered. I'm not worried, you know. But people be scared this time of the year. Some people be scared. Some people be mad. Them holiday here only evoke emotions that are negative here, man. And a whole heap of pretending, scared, mad, pretending. None of those sound good to me. None of those sound like woosah. None of those sound like deep breathing, inhaling good oxygen. None of those sound like relaxation and love. It just sound like too much agua and so. Your nephew, you Barry and Jazzy? All right. Me now go ask how him pass. I can't say enjoy that neither. Let me send some good vibrations your way. Thank you for tuning in. Life is life in. Life is life in. And like I just said about Determin, it's them before us, right? Until it's our time. Because we know not neither the minute nor the hour for ourselves, right? Otis Nolan says, I hear that this Valentine's was started by some gay man for his lover. Have you heard this before? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's not wrong. It's not, you're not wrong, Otis. That's the history behind it. That's the history behind it. But then they turned it into for your lover. Yeah. This day is not special because it's shared with the world. My Earth Day should be celebrated royally, says Kaz Robinson. So I go. People are gonna celebrate regardless. They're gonna do them thing regardless, and more power to them. I'm not trying to dictate nobody's life. I just speak my personal opinion about it. You know, that's how the thing go. Watch this story. I find this story super funny. I think it ties right into Valentine's Day and the Valentine's Day edition. My girlfriend is too wild in bed for me. Can't control her in the bed. It was too much for me. Right? All right. There's a brother here who is saying that he's pretty young and can't handle his woman. I think I lost the story. Let me see if I can find it back. Cause I don't know Valentine's Day have to do with all this lovey dovey stuff. Boom, see it here. All right. It says I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s and I'm living with my girlfriend and she's 2 years younger than me. Sometimes I find it difficult to control her in bed. Find it difficult. It's all like You ever see them movie there one time, the Wild Wild West, when the cowboys be trying to break the wild horses? Because horses used to just roam free. I don't know if y'all know, horses used to just roam free. And then the cowboys, they used to, here's a bit of black history. The first cowboys were black because they would give them the job to ride the wild horse until the wild horse was broken enough for somebody else and domesticated enough for somebody else to ride it. So you get on a wild horse sometime and the wild horse just take what gone down the gully with your saw. He over some something so, around some something so. A lot of them used to drop and get broke up and then you see like the Broncos, the kicking Broncos, the horses, them, they turned it into a whole sport now. So now you will see, especially in Texas culture, the guy with the big hat, he comes out, the horse or the bull riding is in the gate, and then them open the gate and the man ride, so I try hold on. That was done by black people first when they were under slavery. Of course, they would not do that themselves. They chose the most dangerous things for us to do. But that story here, it can't. When the brother said he's not able to control her in bed sometimes, that's what it reminds me of. What's she doing? Why you can't control her in bed? What she's like a bucking bronco and you can't hang on or what? Like what? Go on. It's your woman, right? She's too wild in bed for me. I can't control her sometimes. All right. Sometimes I find it difficult to control her in bed. We have been together for a year and 6 months. Sometimes I wonder what I have gotten myself into. She was living with her sister, but they went their own way because her sister could not keep one man. Men used to come to the house all the time. They were in and out. Some neighbors used to have bad things to say about her. She said that her sister used to charge these men for sex. Although she had her own room, she was not comfortable sharing the apartment with her sister. Her sister would have a man in the room and they would be having sex while another man was waiting for his turn outside. She couldn't so your sister did a run a you know what your sister was doing. She was selling front, right? And she had clients. It was a busy whorehouse. She couldn't cope with that. Her sister was very smart. She could have gotten jobs, but she declared that she was not ready to go work for anybody. She wanted to be independently employed. So this woman now left and moved in with me. It was fine before she moved in with me, but when she moved in with me is where the problems start. She's working and she doesn't ask me for anything, not even for money to go to the hairdresser. But she does not cook. So I have to be spending a lot of money on fast food. Your life no good, brother. She must have learned a lot from her sister when it comes to the sex thing because when we are in bed, she have multiple O's before I even get my turn to my O. I'm wondering what to do with her. She calls me soft. I would love to settle down, but I'm afraid that it would not be with this woman because I can't control her. Any good advice for this brother this morning? Uh, bro, hear this. Oh, there, look, this day is not special because, all right, that's Kaz. Good Roses. Jay Robinson says on chocolate day, yeah, you early today, Flo. Yeah, man, I do a 1 hour thing. So for the others who haven't seen it, can watch it. So the brother said him can't control him sister. Him sister basically was living with her older sister. Her older sister was running her apartment like a whorehouse, men coming and going, and she didn't want to work for anybody else. So she wasn't ashamed of what she was doing. She was selling front. And although his girl wasn't into it, she had her own room in the apartment, but she used to hear all the excitement. He's saying him not know if that turn her like how she is. But when she couldn't take living with her sister anymore because of the high man traffic, she came to live with him. It was all good between them because you know how that go already when you're not really together, but you're together. So when you meet up, it's nice and intense, and you find somewhere go dugu dugu, and you go back your separate way. But now that they're living together, he can't keep up and control the urges and the amount of time she want to do it, and how wild she is with it too when she does. And he feels like he wants to settle down with somebody, but he doesn't think it's gonna be this woman because this woman is just too wild for him in the bedroom. Him can't hang. He's thinking, what has he gotten himself into, basically. So, what's the advice for him this morning? My advice to him should leave from now. Wayne says him should leave from now before Bun kill him. He should left from now before Bun kill you, bro. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Leave from now. Yeah. And the messed up thing is, the wildness, he's probably attracted to it still. Cause who's not attracted to some wildness? But then when it get to be too much and overbearing, then that's a whole different story. You start saying, me alone can't do this. I'm not. I wish drink in a Jamaica have the 3 man pan dragon stout have 3 man pan a drink, like one yaso and one stand up yaso and one. I think it's a dragon. Me I know the 3 man drink, so me can't. I would advise there's something called compatibility, and anytime you go around compatibility, you're about to have a messed up relationship. A lot of people pretend to be compatible because them see other things what them like or want out of the relationship. So they skip past the compatibility part. Them tell themselves, so we make it work, man. We make it work. We compromise, right? But from compatibility is not there, the relationship no longer work. You have to be compatible with who you're with. So as if I was him, I would have just leave her from now and savor the memories of the wildness and keep it moving to somebody who's more compatible. You can stick around for fun, but settle down is a no. Wade course or get help. the help the help might be against his will though, Wayne. The man now asks for no help. She might enlist some help. And don't tell us that she enlisted help. You know? You're sliding and I wonder how it feels so. She's getting lots of help because you need help. Leave that alone here. That's the part. Otis, that's the part right there. If she's calling him soft, she soon give that the front there to somebody else. Yeah, he said she calls me soft. Damn. In that department, if a woman look on you and tell us that you're soft, man. Wow. That means that she know hard. She know hard and you ain't it. You understand? And then she have the nerve to call you soft to your face. Yeah. Right now it look like she probably just needs somewhere to live, brother, until she can settle up her finances herself, find somebody else to accommodate her, or find some place she can afford on her own. Once you hear them, the kind of language that come out of her mouth, just know, say, that ain't yours. You're soft, man. Me would have done. From me here soft one time, me cut. You don't want no more. Ever again. You can keep it. Keep it for good. Yeah, but this is the Valentine's Day edition, Um, it's that time of the year. A lot of people are enjoying their or pretending to be enjoying their religion, their relationships, their significant other. Those who are in it for the long run understand the journey without all these days. Some of us are going to be forced to go get flowers and stuff, and some of us are going to be forced to go get flowers and stuff. Remember one time, it was a couple of years ago. I forgot it was Valentine's Day. I was just in. I'll be so locked in. I'm so locked in, right? I'm locked into like earning, earning. May I look for like how to make more money, or I'm on some project that's making some money. So I'm locked in. 24/7 me locked in. Birthday come, me not even remember say my birthday. Let me show you how locked in I am. I have my kids, all my children birthday tattooed on me, just so I'll never forget them. Even if me grow old enough and get Alzheimer's, dementia, whatever, we can still look down and say, okay, 14th of, all right. And I still forget. If somebody don't call me and say, tomorrow is Farah's birthday, you know, if you look for me, hand, I'm oh, damn, yeah, it is. This is how locked in I am, and I'm not good with dates. So me there, and I see Miss Lady come in, and she becks. And I'm like, you know, when them come in and you're like, hey, babe, what man, and you see the attitude. So you're like, what is wrong with her? Right? Come pick up on energy easy. So I'm like, what is wrong with her? Anyways, it's still not registered to me, you know. Still not registered. I'm not on social media this day. I wasn't seeing all the balloons and stuff, and I walk past them something there. Try to talk to her a little more later, still get some attitude. I'm like, wow, something must be really wrong. Let's try to start thinking, no, what did I do? What did I say? You know, you start backtrack. I never say nothing, never do nothing. Me only hear out of the blue, like way later. Here, we hear out of the blue like way later. We hear, I don't see no presents. I don't see no flowers. I don't see no nothing. Today's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna leave and go take care of XYZ. And when I get back, I want to see all my stuff. At that time, I remember say Valentine's Day. I was like, oh shit. So we run go get, yeah, just joke me and make y'all Trini LB about send her to me. If she calling him soft, send her to you. Boy, yeah. Any problem, woman out there, keep her. Don't send her to me. Me don't want her. Trini LB about send her to me. She'll end up calling you soft, bro. Yeah, she's gonna end up calling, but you soft too. Where's I send me to you for you soft? You hear the man say she wild. So there's a lot of us out here today who are probably gonna have to go buy flowers because. Anyhow, back to the brother. When course him to leave from now before he need help. Otis says if she calling him soft, then that's it. She probably already given that front to somebody else. Trini says send her to me and drop me a make. No bother. Uh, can't help her. Need to find a cowboy. Need to find one from the wild, wild west, my friend. Hear what? We're not gonna talk about no more relationship. We have like 20 minutes left. Is there anything out there that's pressing that you feel like we need to be discussing this morning? Cause remember, I know it's the 1 hour live. I'm just checking in. And for those of you who checked in late and didn't hear, there won't be a live later on today. This was supposed to be 6 to 7. And then, me do my duties, them take my kids to school, blah, blah, blah. And then 9:30 to 11:30, we would have done a 2 hour live. But we're not doing that 2 hour live this morning because I have a class that starts from 10 to 12, a 2 hour class. And that 2 hour class is my last chance to take that class before my license expires. And I have to keep my license up. So you're not going to see me until the weekend. Now, on the weekend, we're going to go live. But you're not going to be in the chat room unless you have your name in green. But we'll be live. You can still watch and you can still enjoy and you can still call in, but you just won't be in the chat. All right. That's for the people who are late. Sharon Ingram, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you greatly. We're there. Just go and roast out the morning. So is there anything that's popping right now that y'all feel the need to be talking about? There are so many things that's happening that we won't have time to discuss. So it would have to be something like frivolous or something that, we're not going to take to heart this morning. Rest in peace to Determin. No. There's so many things going on, like whole heap of gossip, Lisa Hype, Lisa Hyper. People are wondering a big something that going with Lisa Hype. Lisa Hype got a lot of good music out. She's filming a video right now for one bad song. She have a next bad song will just release as well. But there's just so much more to talk about. But me not feel like saying no at the moment. Cause if we start now, we can't stop. Foota Hype, baby mother put him on blast. Them say, hold on there. See it there? Dexter Daps just posted something and said, we'll delete this soon. Prayers for our artists. Get well soon. Let's help her. Get her the support that she needs. Music me say, still no disrespect. And he posted a video of Lisa Hype. With the boy.
I'm not pregnant. I was tricking you guys. Trick me did that trick. No joke. You can't take a joke. How much time them trick me? Trick me while they are not tell me say Shorty call me. I make me talk to Shorty and I know Shorty. So me can't trick no time. The one time me trick no want come kill me. One time me trick no want come kill me. When I go here, I want to get tricked. Figure out, I'll in it too. I'll get tricked up. I'll get tricked to rascal. I'll say my godfather. The whole house get tricked. Every single body get tricked. All the media get tricked up. Yeah, man, that's how I do it, man.
People not take her too serious.
I want to stop calling people them name. I want to tell you this. Me and Dexter have a song. Zero have a song together. Me and Dexter that's not there. Zine.
Clear it up.
Me and Dexter that's not in a relationship. We're not in we are not even friends. Yeah, straight. We are not even friends. We're just a musician, co-workers. That's it. Straight up. I want to stop calling people them. Yeah, I'm wearing merchandise because him geek to me. He was a musician and I'm a co-worker, so why not wear my co-worker merchandise? So I stop that, man. Yeah, I'm wearing merchandise because him geek to me.
All right. So there's no specific topic. Chris H, UK, tuned in. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. We only have about 10 minutes left, anyways. 6 minutes left, really. It's a 1 hour thing this morning. You have to go catch back up. But more, that's why I said I didn't want to start any of the topics them that I have because them lengthy and you have to go in at them, right? Lisa apparently, a lot of people are worried about Lisa, like she is not stable, she'll lose her mind. Missy one video where she was in a taxi. She just came back from overseas. Somebody went to go pick her up, and she was in the cab saying, or in the car saying, drop me when me say if you drop me. And then she's like, I'm going live. And she's like, me live now. And people, them I try carry me go up a Yui, go get me the mad people, them injection. And I'm telling them that I'm okay. Let me out right here. Let drop me which part is something for drop me. You for drop me so I can go do my video shoot and whatever. And then there's a narrative surrounding this as well. The narrative is that Lisa is or was pregnant before, and it was Dexter Dapp's child, and she lost the baby, and that she's pregnant again, right? And people are wondering who she pregnant for again. Is it Dexter Dapp's baby again? But I guess because of the hashtags that she was posting with the pictures, and as a real wife and using Dexter Dapp's last name as Grandison, because this right here is Dexter Dapp's official post from Dexter Daps, and it says, "Will soon delete prayers for our artists. Get well soon. Let's help get her the support that she needs. 100. A music message. Still, no disrespect." And that's what Dexter Daps posted. So that should clear up everything for everybody right there. One person said, "Me confused at this point." The next person said, "Hombre, you're posting this is sad. It's sad because she have mental health issue, but you worrying about yourself. I get it, protect your brand, but also help the friend. This never need to post." The next person says, "This was not needed at all, and it was very disappointing because now, if she comes share our receipts, then what's next?" Another person says, "That's right, Dexter, defend your MF brand. F these dumb comments saying you shouldn't post this. A lot believe this nonsense. They don't know how hard and how long you've worked to be where you are now. I know your history. Stay blessed." Somebody else says, "She is well. She's just trying to cover for everybody. I just came off her live. She's protecting people, and that's why it comes off as crazy. She's also protecting herself by revealing too much info and trying to withdraw back some info for her own sanity, and it comes off like she's talking in circles, which people are claiming as mental health issues." Anyways, she start back up our live again. What you see under my nose, I'm out. Our next person said, "If she's experiencing a manic episode, which is a hallmark symptom of bipolar disorder, hallucinations, delusion, grandeur, etc., will be noticed. Grandiosity, inflated self-esteem, etc., which is what I think is going on with her now." And the next person said, "As long as she not say massacre, as long as she not say a massacre, she'll take next. Me cool." Why? Then somebody said, "Well, I guess she just got checked." I think Dexter Daps is posting this to say, "Keep me out of the friggery and foolishness." I'm sure his phone is ringing off the hook because that's the narrative that's been spinning lately, is that him and Lisa are locked in, right? Dexter Daps and Lisa are in a relationship and she's pregnant and it's his baby. And then, I don't know, maybe it's just a publicity stunt. Like she just said, she said she tricked them. So what everybody mad about? Look how much time them trick her, and she never mad about it. So why she can't run jokes too? Why her jokes are taken so seriously? I don't think she's crazy. I just think she was just running a joke. I don't think say her head are kicking. I think she run a joke and it's kicking up some publicity, and that's that, right? Trini Elbe said, "Did you give the info for the brother that need help?" The brother that need help never contacted us again. He never contacted us again with the info. I asked him to call live or SouFLoTV at gmail.com me. I'm waiting on it. She really need help, Wincore says. All right, Otis, have a blessed day here. We have 1 minute on this, so I'll come off of this in a 1 minute. All right, so I don't think nothing wrong with Lisa, man. I saw also where 1 minute me see her in the car saying them about the car go up how you will go get mad people injection. And that's not where she want to go because nothing is wrong with her. She's fine. And the people in the car were covering their faces, like, "Don't put me on your live," that kind of stuff. So I was worried for her. And then next thing we know, she's in a luxury car dealership. I believe she was standing in front of a late model BMW. Is that BMW or a Mercedes Benz? And she was holding a key to it. And the caption said, "Thank you. Thank you to Vibes Cartel." So me I said, Vibes Cartel get her one big brand new Beamer or something like that. And then next thing I see again, she's riding in a car that don't look like that type of car from the interior. And a lot of people in the comment section are. So, she her postings are all over the place. But Is this an attempt to get people talking? You remember like when Alkaline did tattoo in my eyeball and it was fake all along and it had all of us out here. Some people are saying, move on, go man. I hate you, hate the man. The man tattoo him eyeball for real and the music good too. And then others were saying, me, I tell you, say, I fake. It's fake, right? But it got people talking enough to where they started to pay attention to the music that he was putting out, kind of thing. Remember, me tell you, lots of bad artists out there. It's how you separate yourself from the pack, and you're gonna have to do something to separate yourself from the pack. Now me get started with this here. I know me want to go into all the other topic them, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna leave it right here. This weekend, look out for the extended live this weekend. All right, we're gonna chop it up about a bag of things, and we're gonna talk a bag of things. Sharon Ingram says it looks like she's going through a manic phase. We'll talk more at another time. For those of you who tuned in late, this is it. All right, there won't be a live later on because I have a class. The class starts at 10 and it's a 2-hour class, and this is my last chance to take it before my license expires. I'm talking about my license in the field of occupational therapy. So, and not just YouTube, we have to take care of other things as well. All right, all right. Sooner or later, have a wonderful weekend. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. Tune in to the extended live tomorrow, Saturday. All right, we're gonna get festive and enjoy ourselves. I'm out. Peace.